Hello there, dear friends. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching today's edition of Media Watch. Let's start by talking about Kurt Zouma. Apparently, Jose Mourinho wants him at Roma, and you understand why. Jose Mourinho is the manager that brought Kurt Zouma at Chelsea Football Club when he was about 18, 19, you know. He brought him at Chelsea Football Club, and he's been really a big admirer of Kurt Zouma. He wanted to bring him at Man United when he was the manager over there. He wanted to bring him at Spurs when he was the manager over there. So now it makes sense that he would like to have Zouma at AS Roma, and especially when Zouma is not having playing time at Chelsea Football Club. It makes a perfect sense. Kurt Zouma is a Mourinho type of defender. You know what I mean? Very powerful, ugly, mean, badass, awesome, fantastic defending. Somebody who can die for the cause. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna pass me today. I do my job. I close the shop. I frustrate you. We win the game. We are the best. That is Jose Mourinho. Working hard. Get dirty. Get stuck in. You know what I mean? So Zouma is going to be perfect for AS Roma and for Jose Mourinho. Now the question is, what about Chelsea Football Club? Why are we letting Kurt Zouma go? Why are we letting Fikayo Tomori go? And why are we after the players that we don't even know how they're gonna perform in the Premier League? At least we know what we can get from Zouma. We know what we can get from Tomori. And unknown is not a good thing in football because you can get found out easily in the Premier League. People tend to say that Kurt Zouma can't play the ball from the back, which I don't really agree, because we've seen many times that Zouma will even dribble past few people, and of course he's going to sky it because that is, you know, not his role. He's a kind of old school defender, okay, who does his job first, which is, you know, defending, of course, and the rest is history. There is no one way and one way only of playing football. Sometimes you just need to kick the ball as far as you can, release the pressure, and organize your defense. And sometimes you have to play smart. The modern football right now is about playing smart, you know, be saucy in the defense and pass the ball and 100 passes before scoring a goal. But sometimes you just need to be old school, man. Kick the ball as far as you can and let the rest of the team take care of the business. You know what I mean? That's what Mourinho is sometimes, okay? You do your job, defend first. We defend as a group, we attack as a group, and we score a goal, we close the shop, we win the game. My position on this one is that I don't want Kurt Zouma to leave Chelsea Football Club, but at the end of the day, I don't make decisions. And if the manager decides to get rid of Zouma and get what he believes is better than Kurt Zouma, why not? If Kurt Zouma doesn't work in his system and he wanna get somebody else, I will be all for it, you know, because Thomas Tuchel earned the right to choose players. He won the Champions League, and he showed us that he can turn water to wine. You know what I mean? Somebody like Rudiger, he was already out of the door. Andreas Christensen, out of the door. Jorginho, out of the door. But we saw how they are working together very good in a certain system. So it's not necessarily that the player is not good enough, but sometimes it's about the system, it's about what the manager is trying to do. Kurt Zouma was immense under Jose Mourinho, and under Frank Lampard he was #1. But look at what is happening under Thomas Tuchel. So are you gonna call a player flop just because it doesn't work out in one system? I don't think so, because somebody's junk is another person's treasure. So Kurt Zouma with Jose Mourinho, I think this is going to be a match made in heaven or in the moon. You know what I mean? And I don't believe in one way of playing football, like I said, and I don't believe in keeping the players with the same profile. You're gonna see that certain games you need Kurt Zouma, you need his physicality, you need his aerial abilities, you know, you need his jumps. And he scored like how many goals last season? 5. So Kurt Zouma can offer you something that you don't have, and he can help in certain games. Like I said, if you play Stoke City, for example, you know what I mean, you need somebody like Zouma to help you out. But it is what it is. I think football is going soft nowadays. You know, we always need somebody who can pass the ball, who can dribble, who can do everything, and we forget that defenders are there to defend first. Okay, do your job first, the rest is just a bonus. So guys, let me know, would you keep Kurt Zouma at Chelsea Football Club, or would you sell him and go get Koundé, Varane, and all the big names that we've been linked with? And why are you gonna pay that kind of money getting players that you don't even know how they're gonna perform in the Premier League? And I'm telling you, Zouma, I'll be very happy for him, because I'm kind of sad to see certain players on the bench and there is no rotation. I can understand that Thomas Tuchel came just to win immediately for 6 months, and he did a pretty good job. But next season, really, he need to rotate. You have 25 players in the squad, and to keep the team happy, you have to rotate. Okay, there are certain games who just needed Zouma, or another game that, you know, asking for Christensen. So you need to create few systems that could allow everybody to play. So if Thomas Tuchel can work on few systems during this preseason, it's gonna benefit the entire team. So Kurt Zouma, if he goes, good luck, brother. So before we move to the next target that we've been linked with today, I'm gonna remind you that we've been linked with everybody under the sun, but we haven't signed nobody. You know what I mean? Alaba, Boateng, Koundé, Pau Torres, Ramos, you name it. You can even have a list on your own. You can remind me, because I couldn't put every name here. This is just an example of names that we've been linked with, but we haven't signed anybody. And Boubacar Kamara from Marseille, he refused to sign a new contract with Marseille. This guy came very close last January when Van Dijk was injured. Liverpool wanted him, you know, everything agreed, personal terms and all that, but Marseille couldn't find somebody to replace him. So he was heartbroken for missing out on Liverpool. So that tells you that he's not a bad player, but my only issue with him is that his size. You know what I mean? I have a problem in a defense with short center backs, but Kamara can play also in the midfield as a CDM, different positions really, and Thomas Tuchel knows him very well because he was in France. So according to report, Thomas Tuchel is a big admirer of Boubacar Kamara, and he's going to cost about 15 million because he still has like 1 year left on his contract, which I don't really agree with people who are saying that, because we are Chelsea Football Club. When we go for somebody, they're gonna just put 10 or 15 more million on top because we are Chelsea. Let me know if you know Boubacar Kamara and you would like to see him at Chelsea Football Club. Let's finish this video by talking about this guy here, Joachim Andersen from Denmark. Yeah, Andreas Christensen colleague, and he's been linked with Chelsea Football Club. This one, I don't want to even waste my time, but just because it was out there, you know, and Simon Phillips and other sources are talking about it, I have to mention it, but I don't see this coming, man. You saw when Andreas Christensen came off and this guy came on, they ended up by losing, right? Well, it doesn't mean anything really at the end, but I'm just telling you that we have Andreas Christensen and we have a lot of players from the academy and the loan army, and I don't think we need this dude.